Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So brand new week, I'm going to use 4 decks of cards. We're going to bring in the Twin Flame Journey Oracle by Mystic Moon, the Divine Masculine Honesty and Realisations by Sandra from World Illuminator 11, the Twin Flame Oracle and the Twin Flame Wisdom Oracle. So let's see what we need to know. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, around this day and this new week and this connection? What's the energy around the feminine? Love how they're jumping out. And the energy around the divine masculine. And you'll find, you know, if any of you have already bought any decks of my cards, the cards do tend to jump all over the place and jump out by themselves. And that's crazy because they are connecting with the journey. And this journey can be a bit crazy sometimes. And it's the power of heaven, the way they jump out. See how they're jumping out? This is Sandra's deck. And, you know, you'll find that as well. If they jump out this way, it shows that you are really connecting with the power of heaven. You know, you're really connecting with your twin and, you know, the journey and everything else. So what do we need to know? What do we need to know? They're giving me the energy of permanently together. That's what's coming in around the connection. Permanently together. So not just being together, being permanently together. That means you're not going to split up. You're not going to go back into separation. You're not going to, you know, go your separate ways or experience other people. Permanently together. That's what you're working towards. So what's the energy around the divine masculine today? The energy around the masculine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Quite a few cards coming out there for the masculine. And what's the wisdom we need to know for the connection today, please? The wisdom for the connection. The wisdom for the divine feminine, there we go. And the wisdom for the divine masculine. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? There we go. Okay. So, the energy then right now, and I'm going to start with the journey because, you know, this really is the mould or the foundation or the glue for what this reading is. Look at this. We've got divine masculine awakening. So, even though this is for the journey, you know, some of you may need to hear this, that your divine masculine is awake. You know, he is waking up. He is understanding things. And they're giving me a pain in the eye as well. And even though that eye's come up there, when I started the reading, I was feeling that like there's something in the eye. And when we get that feeling like grit in the eye, and they're giving it me in the right eye, which can also be connected with the masculine energy too, this is about things being released. You know, when our eyes hurt, sometimes we're not liking what we're seeing. So if you have eye pain, think about your life right now. Is there something in it that you're not satisfied with, or something you want to change, or something you want to work on, or something you want to work out? You know, the masculines are working things out. So your masculine is awakening. His eyes are open to the truth. And look at this, we've got planning. And you're both planning. You know, right now you may be planning something in your life, divine feminine. You may be planning your future with your twin, thinking about the way you want it to be, setting your intention. Maybe you're planning something else. It could be a vacation. It could be something to do with work. It could even be having an exercise plan or routine or making a spiritual change. So planning. But the masculine is awakening to their truth that allows them to plan their future. Says you are a part of all the planning that I'm currently doing for my life. So what this is saying is both of you are wanting the same thing. Both of you are moving towards the same goal, the same destination. You're moving in the same direction. And you're both planning the future. So everything your masculine is doing right now is preparing them for you. And everything you're doing is preparing you for them. It's very powerful. So you are both planning the future for your life together. And you're both looking forward to living a fulfilling life together that is full of love and adventure. And I love how we've got the word together in there too, because they're giving me the words permanently together. So this is the awakening that's finally taking place, like the final awakening to bring you together forever. And this is true self. That's the true self. That's what both of you want. You know, if you could both sit down and be completely honest with each other right now, that's what you'd talk about. Bringing this future in where there's no ego, there's no struggle, there's no karmic partner. There's just you and them together forever. And yes, forever's a long word in this physical lifetime because, you know, it's a short life really. in this physical body, in this earth plane, but you are eternal. You know, twin flames, love eternal. That's the t-shirt I'm wearing today. And I've got this tattooed on my shoulder. I had these words. Which way is it? It's this one. I had these words tattooed on me years ago. So it's that long ago. I can't even remember what shoulder it's on. Twin flames, love eternal. And the reason that I had that done, you know, this was, I'm going back years, like 2010 or something when I had that tattooed on me. Because I knew then, you know, that this journey is an eternal journey and it's powerful. And I was actually going to have that tattooed as twin flames, burn eternal. And that's what I got in my mind that I was going to have. And then the day that I was having the tattoo, the angels gave me a vision. And it was so clear. I was just eating my breakfast and it was like it was just tattooed on the wall in front of me. And it said love eternal, because you don't want burn, because burn can be quite a negative vibration. Even though we think about candles burning or passion burning or burning fire, you know, burn, we think about maybe burning in hell, or, you know, burning being a struggle, or burning causing pain. Whereas love is, you know, the answer to everything. So we love eternally in this life and beyond. And that's what you're being shown. Twin flames, love eternal and permanently together. And we've got fall. And I love that we've got this energy, things falling into place. This could be a sign for some of you between now and the fall energy, whether that's in October with the Halloween pumpkin there, or if your fall comes at a different time. But the message is, you know, things are falling back sometimes to fall forward, and things are always falling into place. Yeah, look at this alignment. It says finding peace, harmony and balance in all things. And that's what we're doing right now. We have to see the bigger picture, and to find peace in all things. Find our centre no matter what's going on. And becoming aware of and aligned with both feminine and masculine aspects of the twin flame dynamic. So this is when you're both experiencing masculine and feminine energy. And you may think, I don't know which energy I'm in. I don't know if I'm the masculine today or the feminine today. I don't know why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. I don't know why I'm having ascension symptoms. It's because you're experiencing both energies. And that's what happens the closer we get to union. So you move into alignment with your true self. And you're becoming balanced and aware of what the masculine's going through. Having compassion and respect and understanding for their journey. Instead of blaming them for things and, you know, struggling with it all. And, you know, you're learning. So you're learning to understand, both of you are learning to understand what this journey is. Because there's a difference between knowing what the journey is and really understanding what it is. And that's what we do. So for the masculine energy then, look at this, luck is on your side. It absolutely is. So if you start seeing ladybirds or ladybugs, this is a big sign of luck. And, you know, I had a run a few months ago where they were just everywhere. You know, ladybirds were in my bedroom. They were in the bathroom. I found them downstairs. I didn't know where they were coming from. And then they just went because I got the message. So when we are given a sign from heaven, whether it's a number sequence or a ladybird or a stag or something we need to see or hear or feel or know, once we receive the message and we understand it and it goes in, we then move on from that energy. So for example, if you're constantly seeing a number sequence over and over and over again, but you're not sure what it's trying to say to you, or, you know, they're giving me fear, or you go into fear because, you know, you're not really understanding it, or you're going through something fearful and you keep seeing that number. When you finally know what the number is saying to you, the number will go out of your energy field because you've understood the message. It's part of your awakening and things change. So it's all about how you feel. Now, the masculine is saying to you, I am feeling, look at this, we've got angel bumps, together. I'm feeling that we are together. I'm feeling my way to get it all together. I want us to be permanently together. That's what I'm planning on. It says we are going to be together soon. So your masculine is giving you that sign. And I feel if you see a ladybird divine feminine, this is your masculine saying to you, we're going to be together soon. We will love each other passionate. Oh, passionately, just blocked my throat chakra. We will love each other passionately every day, have a beautiful family and grow old together. So he's releasing things from his throat chakra so he can express that to you. And it's like he's swallowing and releasing things that need to go. So he's releasing things, But, sometimes it's hard for him to swallow that you actually want him in that way, that you would have a family with him and a beautiful life and grow old together. Because sometimes the masculine feels like, especially before their awakening, that they don't deserve that. They don't feel worthy of you, of growing old with you and having children with you, or even creating a family in some way with you. Because remember, not all of you are going to have children. Some of you are going to be older and not want that, or you've been past that or through that already, or you don't feel it's part of your journey. For me personally, I know I'm only in my 40s and George is only in his 20s, but I know that kids aren't really a part of my future unless God has another plan. So we have other things to do. We're building a legacy of light, and we have a family here on the channel with you guys, so it's totally different for everyone. So, you don't have to have kids, you don't have to be married. Everyone sees union and this journey is different, and that's fine. It works for you. You have you have it now, but obviously, sometimes we don't feel it until we are in union. But you have the power and the independence and the freedom when you're in union to create your life however you want it to be, with your rules. It reminds me a lot of Carrie and Big in Sex and the City 2, the film, where they're talking about having a night off a week, and they get through that, they have to learn the lesson. But, what they say is we are two adults having a relationship, and we've got no kids, we can choose how we want our life to be. And even if other people don't agree with it or think it's weird. So, you might think it's a bit weird that me and Georgia aren't having children or we aren't yet married, but that's exactly as it's meant to be for us. Everybody is different. Your idea of union will be very different than someone else's. So it's about releasing judgment and just knowing love is the answer, and what's right will be right for you both. And you'll be together forever. You're going to grow old together. So your masculine is saying to you today, with the promise of luck and the union and the stag and all those things, but I feel he's going to send you ladybirds. So you're going to see ladybirds today, because he's saying to you, we are going to be together. It's going to be soon, and we will love each other passionately every day. We will have a beautiful family, whatever that may be, and we will grow old together. And that's what he's planning. And that's what he's feeling. And that's what you can feel too. I've never felt for anyone the way that I feel about you. And I never will. I also feel the love that you send to me. Thank you very much. I really need it. It helps me to keep going. So your masculine is saying thank you for sending love to me. Even at times when I don't really deserve it, your love keeps me going. It helps me. It helps me to understand. And look at this for the masculine, union. The masculine is awakening to union. The masculine is sending you a promise of union with the ladybird. He usually sends you the stag, but today he's sending you the ladybird, saying luck is on your side and we are headed to union. They give me that song by Neil Diamond, Headed to the Future. We're headed to the future, and the future is union. We've got inner child, so remember, make it playful. Our inner child comes out to play. This is about light-hearted energy, loving each other, knowing that you are both innocent and you're both moving towards the same goal. And that same goal is a fresh start. That's what you're feeling for a reason. This is what's coming in. Everything is being built right now, and everything is in divine timing. And that's what your masculine is reminding you of. And look at this, we've got reinvention. So your masculine is reinventing himself. He's becoming who he's born to be. The reason why he's come. He's not the person he was, he's becoming someone better. And the signs are showing you and them that this is the truth. And when we become the observer, we see the signs, we pay attention. We know that everything's in divine timing. This is what your masculine is very aware of right now. This is what's happening. So stop taking things personally and rise up above the situation, because things are a lot clearer from there. So don't take anything personally. Your masculine is transforming. He's not the person he was. He's an awakened being. He's seen all the signs. He's understanding this journey. Luck is on your side. It's very powerful. And the energy of the divine feminine, we've got delivery coming too. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, he's just posted something through there. That's Amazon. So this is a big sign of delivery's change. So yeah, look at this. I've got angel bumps. For the feminine, we've got dragonflies 555 changes. You're preparing for change. You're preparing for your divine masculine coming to you as an awakened being. You're preparing for what's to come. You know now that there's something magical going on, and there's only you. You know for your twin, when you connect with the way you feel, and you know the love is real, you know for them there's only you, and you know for you there's only them. You may try to move on, be with someone else. Nobody can replace you. Nobody can replace them, because you are one. It says the truth is, for me, there is only you. I may not be showing you or talking to you or telling you about it right now, but trust me when I say I will at the right time. So you're going to both talk about this in the future. And I love this because not long ago I shared a testimony on the channel of, a divine feminine who come into union. And she was like, we sat down and talked about all the times when he didn't tell me he loved me, but he told me he wanted to. It was all there. And look at this for the feminine commitment. Commitment coming in. Union. Luck is on your side. All we have to do is release what needs to go. Ego. Edges the goodness out, creates fear, brings in negativity, brings in resentment of the journey, the karmic partner, feeling like something's wrong. And that puts us into an ugly energy where we start yammering and saying how bad everything is and gossiping and bringing drama in. And we don't need that. We need to release oppression and judgment and pain to move towards commitment, which is truth. So this is a really beautiful reading because it's about being permanently together in union with commitment, tapping into your inner children, so that you have fun and you play. Union and commitment, knowing there's only you and that you are being prepared for this change. And when you observe it from a higher perspective, you realise that the signs were showing this to you all along, that your masculine is reinventing themselves and going through this huge, wherever it is, spiritual awakening. And it's all happening now. It's all falling into place now. So trust in the love. Great things are coming in. You are aligning with both energies as you get closer to union. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.